Okada warns us of drought. New Japan. I was at Okada's last show in Corkin. I had man tears. I am a fan and I love him, but you can be a fan of and love someone and critique something. That is a weird thing that I don't understand. Some people.
If he shows up in WWE, you're going to call him Below Okada, and you know it.
Is that what they're going to go with? So where he's going is unsure. We just know he's not coming back. As of recording this, his contract's up in 2 days. He has 2 more shows in February, and then he's either going to go AEW, WWE, or TNA. There was reports that he was going to WWE and show up on NXT, but people just said those reports are wrong, and no one knows where he's going to go. I think
it's a swerve and he comes back to New Japan.
I don't know.
Biggest swerve ever. Okada announces he's his VP.
He's like, I'm back, boys. I fooled you. We're like, we got to find new ways to get you into Corkin. The last chance of me seeing me, that was away. All right? We got to pack this place. We don't lower ticket prices.
Now we got another chance for you to see me if you come back this year.
This is my comeback show. It's like, but you didn't leave. It's like, I'm back, baby.
But I almost did. I could have.
I love Okada more than a straight man should. He needs to go somewhere else. The yen is absolutely horrendous. Please pay me in cash. There's not much more he can do in New Japan. You get more eyeballs on him in WWE, AEW, or TNA. And it's an interesting situation. But he's saying that young wrestlers have to step up. And this might shock you, Raccoon. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
I disagree with Okada.
Why?
I do not think it's an athlete problem. I don't think it's an athlete problem. I don't think it's an athlete leaving problem. I think it's all booking problem.
Well, there's athlete leaving is definitely a problem that they have that they need to fix.
I think it exposes them.
I'm just saying, you've been losing a lot of guys. You lost Omega and the Bucks, whatever. But
yeah, that was a few years.
You also lost Ospreay and Okada.
Yeah.
And
Shibata,
I would even argue losing Jay White is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Ibushi, not great. You've lost quite a few guys.
But we got Jack Perry.
So fucked up, it probably won't hurt. I mean, I'm not going to shit on Jack Perry in his young lion run.
Here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter who we fill. If House of Torture, Bullet Club, the Wolf Dogs, the Dog Pack, and the bad guys with fucking stinky armpits, if they're going to be the same match over and over and over. Like, I was sitting there with a friend, and he had a 6-year-old son. And my 6-year-old, not my son, I apologize. My friend's 6-year-old son.
You guys have a son together?
Yes. But his son literally goes, these matches are the same. If you can't convince a 6-year-old to have fun at pro wrestling, you have a problem. Dude, they went through people into rail guards at least 5,000 times. It was effing ridiculous. People left after the Okada match. People are just tired of it. You have the athletes.
Sometimes. I agree. Way too many multi-man matches.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But that's what they do in Japan.
And every time I have to watch Geto go out and wrestle, I die on the inside. Worst.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that they realize that they have a problem and they need to fix it. I really do. Because the only people that are paying a price more than the fans is the rail guards. It's ridiculous. Everyone cheats. Everyone has a group. Everyone's a heel. Everyone's 10 on 10. And the thing is too, like, if you're there live in person, when they cheat, they fucking die. And then when they wrestle, they clap. And it's got to the point now where people just think New Japan wrestlers can't wrestle. And that's not the case. They can wrestle. They're just booked horribly. And this is my point. Back in the day, me and Sid and others, we'd pick a Dolph Ziggler. I mean, man, imagine what it would be like to see him in New Japan. Or we'd pick some wrestler that was on, maybe, we'd like to see him shine. Like,
New Japan was where I wanted to see people go if I wanted to see how much they could really work.
yes, that's a great way of putting it. I had a couple conversations, and there's the Bullet Club War Dogs. And I noticed the tone switched. I'd love to see those guys in Noah or AEW. And it's like, no, New Japan, you're the king of sports. We used to want to see people wrestle in your company. Now we're hoping that you'll put them in Noah and put them in AEW. It sounds something small, but with that conversation happen, you lost your identity. No one goes, oh man, I can't wait to see Bullet Club War Dogs in New Japan. No. There's a commenter that said that he's going to book them in their event. I want to see that. War Dogs go to Noah? I want to see that. War Dogs go to AEW? I want to see that. War Dogs at Korakuen Hall next month? I'm good. I don't need to see that. Ren Narita. Oh man, Ren Narita in All Japan. I'll pay for that. Ren Narita and Noah. I'd pay for that. Ren Narita and AEW. I'd pay for that. Next month in Korakuen? I'm good. And that is a lot more. Losing what your image is way worse than losing any wrestler. And you lost your image. I never heard a Japanese fan once say, oh, look at this guy. Imagine if he was in another company. That was you. You were the other company. Now, no one cares. Ooh, what's Dolph Ziggler going to do? Is he going to fight Finley's fucking son? Ooh, look out! There you go. So, I hope they get it together. They did Bullet Club, War Dogs, and House of Torture in 3-man, 6-man tags. They did it back to back, and they did the same spots. Like, who the fuck is running the back? It's embarrassing. My favorite line of being at Korakuen for Okada's last match, every time they cheated, they said, this is why Okada's leaving. They're like, this is why he's leaving. And I think if I do go to Korakuen, it'll probably be for the Lucha Fest. I'm just going to be like, Rail Guards! So obnoxiously that people are like, oh yeah, we do this too much. Your last thoughts on this, sir?
We'll see if New Japan can steer itself out of the abyss it seems headed toward, but I think it's highly improbable. I think New Japan is on the fast track toward becoming a glorified indie.
And that's sad. That is very sad. Hopefully you can fix it. You know what we need? More House of Torture. We need a bunch of people who lie, cheat, and steal to ruin
Need
great
more
matches.
Teddy Long booking.
Hell yeah.
8-mans that all night.
8-mans. There's no faces. Everyone's cheating.
Yeah, I don't want to actually see if guys can wrestle. I just want to see if they can do spots for like 1-minute intervals, taking turns to swap out.
Yeah. And I'd also like that 1-minute interval, about 30 seconds of it, just bullshit 80s heel cheating. That's what I want from the King of Sports.
Yeah, that's at the end though.
Yeah. Oh, Tanahashi, you got a big problem on your plate, and hopefully you can fix it. Good luck, Ace.
New Japan's dead in the water.
All right.